It's Miss Aggie, and today I have some traditional breakfast. And today is a stormy day, a storm is passing. Now you could hear the rain and the wind blowing. And while reflecting on a storm is passing, it kind of reminds me back in the old days when storms used to be passing and we used to be as children, we used to stay by we grandmother men. And I could remember every time when storms is passing and they don't prepare to fix the house, they make sure that everything is strong and well protected, the windows are well intact, that the wind can't blow it off, all those things. And I remember that one thing my grandmother mem used to do after preparing the house, she used to prepare either a soup or a traditional breakfast or our traditional food you could eat at any time. She used to make bakes, and we call them fried Johnny cakes. Sometimes she used to make it with saltfish, which I have some here, and she used to also sometimes do some salt beef, those old time good food. She used to prepare them because she used to say in case of anything, if the storm passed and any damage or she can't cook or do anything, these is easy things she could grab and get us the children and the family. But one strange thing I remember she used to do, every time a storm passing, my grandmother mem used to dress up to her best. She used to put on her nice dress, button right up to the neck. She used to put on her hat, and she always used to make sure to tell us, in case of anything, she ready to meet her maker. So she is dressed to her best to meet her maker during the times of the storm. And she also used to make sure that she had Georgie bundle, clothes, and the majority of the rest things was bloomers and pieces of flower bag. She said in case she survived the storm, she could have flower bag to make extra bloomers because a good bloomer was always important, especially when you're sick, when you get mashed up, or maybe when you're dead. Now we are in hurricane season, and when we have hurricane season, this is a time where many people get worried, because it's a very uncertain time. You don't know if the storm is going to hit your direction and cause devastation, or it could divert and go elsewhere and cause chaos as well. Most of the time, what might affect outside can also affect us. And the best we could do is always just prepare. You may ask, how do some people prepare for storms? Well, some people take the necessary precautions. They know that a storm is dangerous and they prepare. Some could care less. They just go about the business and live the life. It come, it don't come, that's the business. And then there are those who are worried and anxious because they don't know what to expect. And in truth, some people never experience a storm, so some of them don't know what to do. And sometimes, some of them don't even get a chance to prepare nothing. And the aftermath of those storms, they leave us worried, they leave us sad, they leave us angry, and it makes us feel very hopeless. Because, some people even end up losing everything. And after losing everything, they just give up. You know something? Everybody does look at hurricane and storms as a natural disaster that affect lives. But what about the hurricane or the storms of our lives? Where sometimes we don't know what to expect in this life. There are people who are really storms. They come into our lives and other lives to bring destruction and devastation. They come to destroy you. They come to destroy your happiness. They come to destroy your peace. They come to destroy anything about you because they just want to just destroy you. You find them in your home. You find them in the work. You find them in church. You find them all in the plane. Even at funeral. They're just everywhere. And they just come to just destroy everything they could destroy. Because why? The devil got them poking in the backside, and the wicked. They bring nothing but devastation, chaos, confusion, everything you name it, they're bringing it full force. You know, it's sad. As humans, many people are already going through all kind of things already. They're suffering. You know, some people, sick people, smiling like sunshine, but they don't know what inside others going through. But because of smiling, they want to bring lightning and thunder and destroy the happiness and the peace, the little bit of peace and happiness that God left. You know, those kind of things you just don't understand, and you just wonder why God will leave these demons continue. All the scene around them is gray, wind, lightning, thunder, and rain, and no sunshine. But people, I am here today to say that no matter the storms, we, the ones who have to prepare for the devastation, the aftermath, and all the crisis that comes at us, we still got, as long as we got breath in this body, we still got hope. We still got hope to look for that rainbow. And after we see that rainbow, we know that after that rainbow hit, there's going to be the pattern, and the sun is going to be there to remind us. And there's still hope. And as long as you have faith in God and resilience, and you pray, and you know you're talking about preparation for storm, it's your duty to prepare for your storm. Stay prayed up and pray and ask the Lord to give strength, faith to hold on, even when the zincs and the trees and the clothesline, everything flying, you duck, you run in hopes of finding safety and shelter. Then the Lord will sustain you. And don't give up. Don't give up. Because them category 5, 6, and 8 up there, they're waiting. But I'll tell you something. The Lord calms the storms too. He comes and he says, peace be still. And sometimes the storm that turn back, they dissolve. They come a depression. And after that, they don't exist no more. So people, look at life storms. Everything in this life is a lesson. Now, Miss Aggie give you some preparations for your storms. And I'm telling you that because I is an old veteran of a school of hard knocks. And you got to do what you got to do. Don't ease up. Don't give up. Hold on to the zinc. Hold on to the wood. Hold on to the tree. But most of all, hold on to the hands of the Lord. Remember, stay grounded. Now, let me get back to eating my blessed meal and enjoy. Very busty.